Hello, my lovelies. Welcome to your New Moon in Aries yoga class. My name is Natasha. I will be your teacher today. I am also known as Nourish Natasha here on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. I just wanted to get this out of the way really fast just so you guys know all of my courses are now on sale. This is the time of the year where I do this really crazy sale because I try to make my courses and offerings as accessible and affordable to everyone. So all of my individual courses have been marked down to $33, which is insane. Most of the time they're upwards of $50, $75, $100, or you can get all of my Nourish AF courses, so the whole course bundle, which is normally $333, for only $111. So I'm gonna put the link in the description box, check them out. All right, now that that's out of the way, we're here for our new moon in Aries. There is also a stellium in Aries. There is a lot of fire energy happening. I'm a little water sign, so I definitely feel very like, ooh. But yeah, you are gonna need blocks for this class. So remember, how I teach is trying to make yoga accessible for all bodies that I can. We use props. So if you don't have blocks, you can use anything that's this general shape and size. Textbooks, old books that are this shape, they all work. And any other props that you need for your body. So, you know, making your practice. What do you need to make it work for you? Everything I say is an option, not an order. So just remember to listen to your body and you got this. So what does this new moon in Aries mean? The new moon in Aries is going to be April 12th. It's actually the night of the 11th into the 12th. It's like sometime in the morning, really early on the 12th. This is about, again, that fire energy, taking action. We've been manifesting. There's been a lot of astrological events. If you've done my old classes, we've been manifesting. And now's the time to take that action, hit the ground running. What does Aries rule in the body? So in the body, Aries rules your blood, your arteries, that circulatory system, and it also rules the solar plexus chakra. So this is the chakra that's kind of in our stomach, our abdomen, just above our belly button. This is your chakra of personal power. So what's blocking your personal power? Usually it's self-sabotage, which shows up generally as limiting beliefs. So this is when you tell yourself, I can't do this, I don't deserve this, I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy enough. We need to stop. You gotta stop it. You gotta catch it and be like, no, I am worthy, and I'm going to take action on this because I deserve it. We got to shift from that limiting belief, that limitation mindset, to the abundance mindset. Shifting from the fixed mindset, which says, I can't do this, to the growth mindset, which says, I can't do this yet, right? It's like that beginner's mindset of like, hey, maybe I'm not an expert, a master right now, but I'm going to keep going, and I'm going to keep growing, and I'm going to take action. And I'm going to be afraid and do it anyways, which is our mantra, our affirmation for this class is, maybe I'm afraid, but I'm going to do it anyways. I am brave. I'm going to face my fears. So any of those that resonate with you, take it. What I've been hearing a lot for this new moon is be fearless. And to me, it's like, I can't just decide that I'm not afraid anymore, right? The fear just doesn't go away. So what I like is bravery, is being afraid and doing it anyways, is facing your fears, because you're not just going to magically wake up one day and be like, I'm not afraid anymore. I'm just going to do it. No, you got to be afraid and do it anyways. So that's what we're doing. That's what this class is all about, getting into that solar plexus chakra, taking action and finding our personal power. So I think that's everything I wanted to say. It's also my dog Jack, his birthday is today. He is an Aries. We got that fire energy. He is definitely, you know, he's an Aries. But yeah, we're going to take that Aries Stellium, the Aries New Moon, and we're going to fire it up. So with all that being said, we're actually going to get started standing at the top of our mats today. So go ahead and get to your feet. We're going to start standing at the top of our mat. Now, find your comfortable Tadasana, your mountain pose. You can have your feet hips distance apart. You can also take your stance a little wider or smaller, whatever you prefer in your body, whatever feels good. Standing nice and tall. You can bring your hands to either side of you, really active fingers. So you feel that fire energy kind of coming out through your fingers. Like I imagine like Wanda, you know, the Avenger, like, you know, that magic, that chaos magic coming out of her fingers. Like feel that energy. That is that fire energy. You can close your eyes here and really try to activate that solar plexus chakra. So feel that tightening in the core, engaging that core here. Imagine someone's pulling a string from the top of your head, so you're standing nice and tall. And as you stand here in this fire energy, I want you to bring your awareness to your breath. And notice as it goes in and out through your nose. Envision that breath in your mind to bring you to the present, to this moment right now, to your mat. And as you inhale, you feel the chest expand, you feel the belly expand, that solar plexus chakra engaging. And as you exhale, you let it go, and again, tighten that core, tighten that solar plexus. And continue to breathe here. Nice, big, deep, long inhales and exhales. And as we breathe, I want you to take inventory here of the mind, the body, the soul. I want you to check in. Notice any constraints or blockages or tensions that are coming up for you. And as always, we practice non-judgment, so we notice them, we acknowledge them, but we don't attach ourselves to them. We don't judge ourselves for them. We're human. We all have those blockages. And maybe notice where those blockages are coming up in that limiting mindset. So maybe you're thinking about that affirmation, that mantra of like, I'm going to be afraid and I'm going to do it anyways. I know what I'm going to take action on. I know what I'm trying to manifest, but you hear that voice in your head that's like, no, you're not good enough. We don't deserve that. I want you to acknowledge that voice. Listen, you got to like acknowledge it, not listen to it, but we need to know that it's there. Ignoring it is only going to make it louder. Ignoring it is only going to build that beast. We need to acknowledge it. Call it out. Say, not today. Not today, Satan. Counter it. Say, I am worthy. I deserve these things. Again, I'm going to be afraid and I'm going to do it anyways. I am brave. I'm going to face my fears. Let's seal all that with a few deep inhales and exhales. So big inhale in through the nose, fill up the chest, fill up the belly. And open mouth, exhale. 2 more just like that. Big inhale in through the nose. And open mouth, exhale. Last one, make it your biggest. Yeah, big, big, big inhale in, take up space. Push out the chest, push out the belly. And open mouth, exhale. And you can open your eyes here when you're ready. We're going to start with some gentle movement here. So inhale those arms up overhead. Maybe get a little tiny back bend here. And exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come to standing. And exhale, hands to heart center. One more just like that. Big inhale up, maybe a little back bend here. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come to standing. And exhale, hands to heart center. Now we're going to add on a bit. We're going to add on some twists here because twists get right into that solar plexus chakra. So I want you to inhale your arms up. And exhale, you're going to open arm twist to the right. So right arm's going back, left arm's going forward. And you're going to gaze over that right shoulder. Now notice here, if those hips start to twist with you, we don't want that. I want you to shift your hips to face the front. You're only twisting from that upper body. So this is where that solar plexus chakra gets engaged. So twisting from the upper body. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, open arm twist to the left now. So left arm is going back, right arm is going forward. And again, did your hips start to shift with you? Recorrect them. Those hips like to twist with us, but that's not what we're going for here. Inhale, back up. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come to standing. And exhale, hands to heart center. We're going to do 2 more just like that. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, that open arm twist to the right. Check in with those hips. Inhale, center. Exhale, open arm twist to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come to standing. And exhale, hands to heart center. Now I want you to do that on your own. I'm not going to cue it. You know the moves. I want you to tap into that personal power, tap into that breath, and do it on your own. Whenever you're ready, take it from the top. We will meet standing with hands at heart center. Take your time to get there if you're not there yet. Take a moment to breathe. A moment to remind yourself of your affirmation, your mantra. Maybe it's I am brave. Maybe I'm afraid, but I'm going to do it anyways. I'm going to face my fears. All right. We're going to inhale, arms come up one more time, little back bend. And exhale, just fold over the legs. Now we're going to take some twists here in our forward fold, so you might need a block for this. I have very short arms, so I need this block. I'm going to put it right in the center of my mat. I'm going to bring my right hand to that block or to the mat, and I'm going to inhale my left arm up and open. And I'm going to bend into that right knee as much as I need to, taking this twist here, gazing up maybe towards that left hand. Take a big inhale. Exhale, switching out the hands, so now left hand drops, right arm opens up. Bending is that left knee. Twisting here. Big inhale. Exhale, go ahead and release into that fold. You can move that block off to the side. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Now I want you to plant your hands and just step back to a downward facing dog. So pressing your hands into the mat, engaging those shoulders. Find some movement here in your down dog, pedaling out the feet. Maybe shaking out the hips or shaking the head. Now go ahead and find stillness. And I want you to bring your feet in a little bit closer and a little bit wider. So we're going to take some twists here in our downward dog. Now, if this is too much for you, you can drop into your tabletop and take the twist here. So, options. We're going to start with the right hand, and it's going to go to our left shin. So you're going to press that left hand into the mat and take that right hand across to your left shin. Again, getting this twist here, or taking it from your tabletop, just reaching across to that left thigh. Breathing here. Trying to gaze up under that left arm. Take an inhale. Exhale, release. Now we're going to take it to the other side. So pressing that right hand into the mat. Bringing that left arm across. Twisting in our downward dog. Reaching for that right calf. Or again, taking it from your table. Looking up under that right arm. Inhale here. And exhale, go ahead and release. One more inhale in this downward dog, and then exhale. Everyone's going to release to your tabletop. And then we're going to find a child's pose. So I'm taking a wide-legged child's pose and bringing my knees as wide as my mat. Sinking my hips back. Walking those hands out. Dropping my chest down. Breathing here. Maybe you already feel that inner fire, that solar plexus chakra activating. I know I feel it. You should feel nice and warm here. Breathing deeply in this child's pose. Reminding yourself of our affirmation. I'm afraid, but I do it anyways. I am brave, and I'm facing my fears. You go ahead and inhale. Gently come up to a tabletop position. So hands and knees, shoulder, elbow, wrists are all stacked. And your hips are stacked right over your knees. We're going to go into a cat-cow here. So you're going to inhale, lift the chin, lift the gaze, arching the back, opening up the chest. And exhale to round the back, dome out the shoulders, drop chin to chest. Inhale to open up. And exhale to round. Now I want you to do 5 more of these on your own breath. This is a great warm up for that solar plexus chakra. We're getting right into it. We're expanding it on that cow and contracting it on that cat. And move with your breath here. Do what feels good. Maybe you want to take some side bends, rock it from side to side. Maybe you want to take it into some full body circles. Again, you're listening to your body. You're doing what feels right for you. Getting a little flow on here. And we're finishing up this last round. And then coming on back to that neutral tabletop. Now we're going to take some twists in our table here. We're going to start with the right hand. So you're going to inhale that right arm up and open. And exhale, threading that right arm under the left. So thread the needle, bringing the right shoulder to the mat. Dropping down. That left hand places right in front of your face. Or you can extend it overhead. There. Watch out for your blocks and water bottles. Or you can take a half bind behind your back. So whatever feels good here. Twisting here into that solar plexus. Breathing. Now when you're ready, you're going to plant that left hand in front of your face. Press into it. Inhale up and open one more time. And exhale, release. We'll take it to the other side. So inhaling that left arm up and open. Exhale, threading that needle. Dropping the left shoulder to the mat. Right hand again can plant in front of your face or extend overhead or take a half bind, whatever feels good. Breathing here. And bringing that right hand again to plant in front of your face, press into it. Inhaling open and exhale, release. Coming back to that neutral table. Now we're going to take a little modified side plank here, a little half side plank. Option to take full side plank if you'd like to. So what we're going to do, starting with the right leg, I'm kicking out my right leg to the side like it's a little kickstand. So I'll demo here on the left leg so you can see. So I'm just kicking it right out to the side. I'm going to shift all of my weight over to the right. And I'm going to open up, extending the left leg, left arm, or again, take a full side plank if you'd like to. Option here to lift that left leg up if you want a little more. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release everything. Come back to that tabletop, taking it to the other side. So now left leg kicks out like a little kickstand. I'm shifting my weight over, extending my right leg out, opening up my right arm again, lifting that back leg, kicking my bed, it's fine, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and release and shift back into your tabletop, nice and gentle. Now from this table, we're going to lower down all the way to our bellies, and we're going to get some cobras in here. Another great solar plexus activator. So we're starting with low cobra. So I want your hands right underneath your shoulders. Now you're going to inhale, just lift the head, the chest, the shoulders. And you're going to feel that solar plexus pressing into the mat. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift on up. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift up one more time. And exhale, release. Now we're going to find a high cobra. Option to stay here with your low cobra, or if you want, you can scoot your hands back just a bit. And inhale, lift up. Your hands should be directly underneath your shoulders. And now make sure those shoulders aren't shrugged up to the ears, right? We're pressing actively into the palms, pressing those shoulders down or away from the ears. Gaze is up, chest is up. And you should feel that solar plexus chakra, that abdomen just opening up. Pressing the pelvis, the hips into the mat. Inhale here. Exhale, find a child's pose. Breathe here just for a moment. And then go ahead and inhale on up to your tabletop. We're going to find a downward dog just for a second. So tucking those toes, inhaling the hips up and back. Find your downward dog. And then inhale, gaze to the top of the mat. And exhale, travel to a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, calm to standing. And exhale, hands to heart center. Take a moment. Close your eyes. Remind yourself of your mantra, your affirmation. What are you afraid to do? But you're going to do it anyways. What are you going to take action on? Embrace this fire energy, this Aries Stellium. Get it done. We're going to seal that with a breath. Big inhale in. And open mouth, exhale. All right. You can go ahead and open your eyes now. We're going to do a lot of warriors. Warriors are like the pose for the solar plexus chakra. I'm going to cue these warriors from standing at the top of your mat and stepping back for anybody who needs it. Now, if you'd like to take these warriors from a vinyasa, from a three-legged dog, however you want to get there how you want to get there. Listen to your body, right? Okay, so starting with warrior one. So if you're going to start standing at the top of your mat, I want you to bring your hands to your hips. You're going to put your weight into your right foot, and you're going to step back about a little bit shorter than like a full legs distance, right? Warrior one's a little bit shorter stance. That back foot's going flat at a 45-degree angle. I'm bending into that front knee, so my knee is over my ankle, and I'm square to the front of the mat. Now it can feel hard to get your hips completely square here. That's okay. What we want is our upper body to square with the top of the mat, right? And try as much as you can with your hips to get that closed hip. Knee is over the ankle on that right foot. Now I want you to find your powerful stance here. Find that warrior stance again, engaging this personal power chakra. And then I'm going to inhale my arms up. I'm going to stand powerfully here. I'm going to feel that fire energy. I'm going to breathe. I'm going to take a big inhale here, and exhale, I'm just going to step right back to the top of my mat, or flow through vinyasa if that's where you're going. And we're going to take it to the other side. So now I'm putting my weight into my left foot. I'm going to step that right foot back. Again, right foot's going flat at about a 45-degree angle. I'm finding this power here, this powerful stance. Knee is over ankle on the left, and I'm squaring off, trying with the hips, but squaring off that upper body to the front of the mat. And then I'm going to inhale my arms up, and I'm going to feel this power here. I'm going to remind myself that I'm brave, I'm powerful, I can face my fears. I'm going to breathe. Inhale here, and exhale again, just step back to the front of the mat. Shake it on out. All right, so now we're going to flow from a warrior one to a warrior two. So again, you can come to that warrior one from a vinyasa or from standing at the top of your mat. So standing at the top of my mat, putting that weight into my right foot, stepping that left foot back, finding this powerful warrior one stance, breathing here. Now this time I'm going to inhale here and exhale. I'm opening the hips, so I'm going from closed to open. I'm expanding my stance just a little bit, and this back foot's going from a 45-degree to as parallel as you can get it with the short edge of your mat. Front foot staying parallel with the long edge of your mat, and my hips are open now. So I went from closed to open. Arms are extending, nice and powerful here. Making sure those shoulders aren't shrugged up to the ears, releasing them down. Front knee over ankle still. I'm going to breathe here again. Powerful stance. Now I'm going to inhale, shift forward, And exhale, find an extended side angle. So this might be a pose where you want to use that block underneath the right hand, or you can rest this right forearm on the thigh and take more of a lateral side bend here. This is our extended side angle. Trying to keep that chest open. We're not slouching over here. Now use your solar plexus chakra, your core, to inhale up. Exhale, flipping that front palm and reversing that warrior. So in our reverse warrior, this leg kind of wants to straighten. We're going to re-engage in that lunge. Reverse our warrior. Inhale back up to your warrior 2, and then exhale, just boop, step right back to the top of your mat or flow through a vinyasa. Shake it on out. We're going to do the other side. So again, left foot, putting on my weight there, stepping back into my warrior 1, finding my power stance here, and then inhaling my arms up, finding this power, taking a big inhale, exhale, opening up to warrior 2, so going from that close to open hip, expanding my stance just a bit, finding this powerful pose here, knee is over ankle in the front, extending my arms, making sure I'm not shrugged up to my shoulders or to my ears, gazing over those front fingers, breathing here. Now inhale, shift forward, exhale, find that extended side angle. So whatever variation that you found on that other side, take it here. Again, trying to keep that chest open to the ceiling. Inhale, use the core to lift up, and exhale, reverse that warrior. Inhale, come back up to warrior 2, and exhale, just step back to the top of your mat. Shake it on out here. All right, now I want you to keep your blocks nearby for this, because we're gonna go to pyramid and a warrior 3. So just keeping them near you. I'm gonna put them right in the center of my mat. Now we're gonna start with a wide-legged fold. So I'm bringing my feet pretty wide here on the mat. They don't have to be super wide. Listen to your body, what feels best for you. I'm gonna inhale, my arms up, and exhale. Folding on my legs, finding that wide-legged fold. Now maybe you want to find some movement here, do what feels good. Maybe bend into one knee, bend into the other. Maybe shake it out a bit. Again, just listening to your body. And go ahead and find stillness. I'm going to bring my hands to my hips, and I'm going to use that core. Inhale to lift all the way back up, keeping my legs wide. Now we're gonna go from one side to the other. We're gonna start with the right side, and we're gonna play around a little bit with triangle here first. So I'm gonna bring my right toes going from facing the front to opening up to the side. Left toes are staying where they are. Finding my triangle pose stance here. So again, maybe you wanna bring that block just to the inside of the foot just in case you need it. I'm extending my arms out. I'm gonna shift that left hip, boop, out to the side. Inhale here and exhale. I'm finding my triangle pose. So again, you can use this block under your hand if you need it. Maybe gaze up towards that left hand. Holding this pose. And then I'm going to use my core to lift back up. So I'm going to inhale, engage those obliques, back up. I'm going to reverse that triangle, just a little counter stretch here. Inhale, come back up, and exhale, releasing back into that wide-legged fold. So both feet coming to face the same direction, wide-legged fold stance. And we're gonna take it to the other side. So again, starting here in that wide-legged stance, this time I'm bringing my left feet out, right foot staying where it is, arms come out, kicking that right hip out. Inhale here, and exhale, find the triangle on this side. So again, maybe you need that block. Someone explained to me once, triangle, you're trying to keep your whole body in this same plane, right? So you're trying to stay nice and tall. You don't want to be here. You're nice and tall, as if you were in like a sheet of glass. I don't know, that explanation like made sense to me once. So I'm going to inhale here and exhale. Use that core to lift on up. And then we're going to reverse that triangle, a little counter stretch. And inhale, come back up, come back to that wide-legged stance. All right. Now we're going to play around with pyramid pose, revolved pyramid, and a little warrior three. So standing at this wide-legged pose, make sure you have your blocks nearby. You're going to want to take those with you. So pyramid first to the right. This time I'm turning both of my feet to the right. You can kind of stagger them. They don't have to be directly in line with each other. A little bit staggered, both pointing as much towards the right as you can get it. This back foot can be a little bit out at almost a 45-degree angle. I'm going to take these blocks, put them right there at the top of my mat. So my hips are square. They are square to the front of that mat. My upper body is square to the front of the mat. I'm going to inhale here and exhale, fold over that front leg. So you can bring your hands to your blocks, and you're going to feel this in the hamstring of that front leg. You're going to feel this in the hips. And I want you to breathe here. Trying to keep a tall spine even though we're folded. So you're not kind of falling into this pose as an active pose, right? We're still keeping a tall spine here. Now, what I want you to do is bring this left hand and this left block, if you're using it, to the inside of that left foot. You're going to plant that left hand, and then I want you to inhale that right arm up. So we're taking a revolved pyramid here. You might need to keep a micro bend in your knees. I have a knee injury on this side, so I'm going to honor my body. I'm going to take a little micro bend. Finding this twist in the solar plexus chakra. Now I'm going to take an inhale here, exhale, bring it on back down, and then I'm just going to inhale, use my core to lift myself up. Now what we're going to do is come to a warrior three on this side, on your right foot. So you can use the wall here, use a wall for balance, use a chair for balance, or you can use the blocks. I'm going to put all of my weight into this right foot. I'm going to step my left foot back almost into this high crescent lunge position. I'm going to start to hinge forward. You can have hands at hips, or maybe hands at heart center, or again, use a chair or a wall. Putting all my weight into this right foot until I can lift that back leg up. Now maybe you use the blocks here for balance. Maybe you use a wall here for balance. But the goal is to get your head and your hips in line. So back foot is flexed or pointed, just make sure it's active. I'm trying to get from my head all the way down to my toes in one nice straight line. Now your core here is what's helping you balance. That solar plexus chakra should be engaged. Focus your drishti, your gaze, on something that's not moving. Now with your arms, you can extend them overhead. You can keep them at prayer. You can maybe try airplane arms. I'm going to inhale here and exhale, gently swing on up and release. Shake it out. All right, we still got the whole other side, my friends, so I'm going to take my blocks with me. Now I'm going to come back to that wide-legged position, and now we're going to the left. So pointing both my toes towards the left, finding that pyramid pose position. Again, feet can kind of be staggered. I'm closed, square off to the front of the mat, or I guess the back of the mat in this case. I'm inhaling here and exhale, folding over that front leg. Feeling this in the left hamstring, in the hips. And again, if you need to keep a micro bend in that knee, please do. You don't want to lock those knees out or exacerbate a knee injury. And again, we're keeping a tall spine. So we're not collapsing into this pose just like, bleh. We're staying active here. Breathing here. Now we're going to twist. So I'm bringing that right hand, with or without the block, to the inside of that left foot. And I'm going to inhale that left arm up. And I'm going to find this twisty pyramid. Maybe you find you can't twist that much, that's okay. Twisted pyramid and twisted triangle are a little funky. Inhaling here, exhale to release. Inhaling using the core to lift up. And exhale, release. Now we're going to play around with that warrior three on this side. So I'm putting all my weight into my left foot, stepping that right foot back into almost a high crescent. I'm going to put that weight into that left. I'm going to shift my upper body forward. And again, maybe grab onto a chair or to the wall until I can lift, float that back leg up. Finding my head, shoulders, hips, foot, all in line. Engaging that solar plexus to balance. And again, use what props that your body needs. Your hips are squared down towards the mat, so you don't want to open up here. That's a totally different pose. It's half moon. We're sticking with this warrior. Or again, you can use blocks here to find your balance. Just playing around here, having fun with it. Facing your fear. I know balancing poses are scary. You're like, I'm just going to fall on my face. I promise. You probably won't. But we're going to be brave. And we're going to face our fears. And do it anyways. A few more breaths here. And inhale, come up. And exhale, release. Shake it out. Do what feels good. To release some of that energy. Lots of fire energy. I don't know about you guys, but I mean, again, I'm a water sign. I've just been feeling like totally ungrounded and just like, it's fine. It's Aries season. All right, we're gonna come back just to stand at the top of our mat. I want you to inhale, arms up, take a little back bend, and exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, and just go ahead and come to a seat on your mat. I'm going to sit on my legs, coming to a hero's pose. You can also take an easy seated pose or any pose here seated that works for you and your body. We're going to take some side stretches here just to create some space in this abdomen. I'm going to place my right hand down. You can also place it on a block if you need to. I'm going to inhale my left arm up and open. I'm going to press this left hip down. Now you're going to feel this space being created from your hip all the way to your rib cage. And I want you to breathe into that space. Keeping the chest open. Now inhale, come through center. Exhale, take it to the other side. So left hand plants, right arm comes up. Again, try to keep that chest open, pressing that right hip down. Creating space. And then filling that space with your breath. And inhale, come to center. All right, we got one more little fun core thing here, and then we're gonna cool it down. So guess what? We're playing around with boat pose today. We're gonna activate that solar plexus chakra. I'm gonna bring my blocks up to the side. All right, so now from seated on your mat, you're gonna extend your legs out in front of you. You're gonna bend into your knees. Now you can option to hold on to those thighs or to the calves. You're gonna keep a nice tall spine, and I just want you to lean back. Now you're gonna feel that core catch. As soon as you lean back, you're keeping a nice tall spine, you're gonna feel that core go whoop. Gotcha. Option to stay right here. Option to lift those toes off the mat. Option to straighten the legs. Now I've been running every day, so my legs are not having it today. So I'm gonna stay right here with you guys. Now we're gonna hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now extending the legs out. And exhale, take a nice big forward fold over the legs. You can keep those legs a little open if you need to make room for the belly. Releasing that boat pose. But guess what, guys? We got 2 more of those. So, inhaling, coming up. Bending those knees. Feeling that core catch. Finding your boat pose. And holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, fold over those legs. Shake it out. We got 1 more, my friends. So when you're ready, inhale, come on back up. Bend those knees. Finding your edge, maybe if you want to be afraid and do it anyways, take it a little further, maybe straighten those legs. Challenge yourself, embrace that Aries energy, and when you're ready, we hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, fold over the legs. I don't know if you guys can see my legs shaking on that one. I just got a new treadmill and I've been trying to run every day, so my legs are like, nope, not today. But you know what? I felt good, so I was afraid and I did it anyways. And we're still here. We're taking that Aries energy, that fire energy. All right, inhale, come on up. We're gonna find our way to our backs. And we're gonna cool this Aries energy down. I want you to bring your arms out to a T position. Bring those knees into your chest. Inhale here and exhale, just drop those knees on over to the right. Finding a twist here, still getting into that solar plexus chakra. Gazing over your left shoulder and breathing here. I don't know about you guys, but I definitely feel that fire energy. We got warm. We got fiery. We were brave. We did all the things. Now start to think about, after this class, how are you going to continue to be brave? How are you going to continue to face your fears? What action are you going to take? Inhale, everything comes to center, and exhale, knees come over to the left, and maybe gaze over your right shoulder. Start to visualize that action that you're going to take. And if you feel maybe those butterflies of fear popping up, remember that it's okay to be afraid. You're going to be afraid and do it anyways. You're going to be brave. You're going to face those fears. Go ahead and inhale. Come back to center. Exhale, drop those feet to the mat, keeping the knees bent. Heels come close up to your butt. Now we're going to do a supported bridge here. Option to take your regular bridge or option to take wheel pose here, whatever feels good in your body. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to inhale those hips up, and I'm just going to scooch that block right underneath my pelvis. And just taking a gentle supported bridge here. Breathing into that low back. Again, taking any variation that you like here. I love supported bridge, so I could probably fall asleep in this pose. Don't forget to breathe. Now when you're ready, we're going to take a shoulder stand. So option for a supported shoulder stand, you're going to keep that block right underneath your hips. You're going to draw your knees in and then straighten your legs to the ceiling. Option to take a full shoulder stand or a plow pose here. Again, whatever works in your body. I'm going to just stretch out my feet while I'm here. Point and flex the toes. Maybe roll out the ankles. Again, Aries rules that circulatory system, the blood, the arteries. So we're just getting a little blood flow in the opposite direction here. And now when you're ready, gently bend into the knees and release. I'm going to lift my hips up one more time just to scooch that block out from underneath me. Now, any final pose you feel like you need here, Maybe it's some more twists. Maybe you're like me, you love happy baby, that's where I'm gonna go. Or you want to go straight into that Savasana, whatever feels good for you. I'm taking my happy baby, so I'm drawing my knees into my chest. Option to grab backs of thighs, backs of shins, or for your feet. You can also use a strap here. I'm finding this happy baby, just a little hip opener to finish off class. Maybe rock from side to side. Maybe straighten one leg and then the other. Do what feels good. As always, listening to your body. And when you're ready, go ahead and release into our final pose, our corpse pose, our Savasana. Remembering to take up space here. So letting your arms and legs fall where they want to fall. Or maybe taking a variation of Savasana again. As always, listening to your body. Wherever you're at, I want you to close your eyes. I want you to release everything. Feel yourself sink into that mat. Reminding yourself that you are brave, that you can face your fears. And start to visualize again, whatever you're manifesting, whatever you want to take action on. I'll let you know when it's time to come back. Just breathe here with me for a moment. When you're ready, start to bring your awareness back into your space and back into your body. You can wiggle your toes or wiggle your fingers. You can roll out your wrists or roll out your ankles. And when you're ready, just draw your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little squeeze here. And then exhale, just drop over to one side, finding fetal pose, using your bottom arm as a pillow. Remembering that fetal pose symbolizes fresh starts and new beginnings. Now gently pressing yourself up into a seat, any seat that you are comfortable in, keeping those eyes closed. You're going to bring your hands to either side of you, feeling the mat beneath your fingertips. Inhale those arms up, taking all that wonderful fiery energy we just created. Exhale, bring them back down, releasing anything that doesn't serve you, any final limiting thoughts. Let them go. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, draws palms together to touch and bring it to that heart center. Light and love and the fear in me and the bravery in me honors all of that in each of you. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. We bow to our practice. Thank you. That is all I have for you today, my lovelies. I hope you have a wonderful new moon. I hope you take action. Let me know in the comments what you're going to take action on. I want to know. Yeah, don't forget about my course sale. The link is in the description box below. I think that's all I have for you guys. Thank you again so much for your support. Just watching these videos, commenting, liking, sharing with your friends means so much to me. These are my favorite classes to film. Yeah, I'm just so grateful for you guys. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I'm so close to 100,000 followers on Instagram, guys. I'm so close. So if you don't follow me there already, please go follow me. Yeah, I think that's it. Have a wonderful new moon, and I will see you for the full moon. Have a great day, guys.